I help to heal your heart, align with your higher self, and manifest the kind of love that actually feels safe and reciprocal. I'm here to get your soulmate and dump the rest. Every week, we dive deep into the astrology, the energy, and the soul lessons behind your connections, whether it is with your twin flame soulmate or your inner self. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and remember your story is always evolving. You're not chasing love here, you are embodying it. We are under the Taurus supermoon this week, one of the brightest and most grounding moons of the year. And this energy brings emotional clarity, but also closure. Supermoons magnify what's been buried, the truth, the love, the lessons, and everything rises to the surface. Taurus energy is about self worth, stability, and what truly feels safe for your heart. So if something feels shaky right now, it's not punishment, it is a revelation. And this full moon says you can't build forever on what is temporary. And over the next few days, expect emotional intensifying breakthroughs and even some karmic reconnections. This week, the karmic collective energy, sorry, is Sun in Scorpio, which means it's time to face what you've been avoiding, not to suffer, but finally to release it. No longer time to be in denial. Moon in Taurus. Touch the earth, breathe. The body is your anchor this week. I got to take a sip, just one sec. You've got Mercury and Mars in Sagittarius. So say what your soul has been screaming. It's not confrontation, it's liberation. You have Venus in Libra. You don't need to chase balance because you embody it. Jupiter in Cancer. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it is freedom. And you have retrograde Saturn and retrograde Neptune. Sorry, not retrograde. Yes, retrograde Saturn, retrograde Neptune, and retrograde North Node in Pisces. Spiritually, you have to be accountable, break down the illusions. And if you've been running from your own intuition or ignoring your own inner voice, this is a wake up call for you. Dreams may even start revealing what has been hidden from you. You're not lost, you're dissolving what never was. You also have Uranus, which is in retrograde, moving into Gemini. So, sudden truths in communication, relationships, expect surprising messages. Don't react, respond. And clarity doesn't need any drama. You also have Pluto now moving into Aquarius. This is your truth. It's a revolution. So let's see what the cards are revealing. So for you, air signs this week, it's more mentally intense. For you, Uranus is moving into Gemini, shaking everything up, what we thought we knew, communication, truth, freedom. And Pluto, you are now in Aquarius, meaning that illusions and friendships, systems, and the way we connect. So, Gemini, this is an awakening week for you. It's not comfortable, but it's real. And the card now is showing a battle for control, the truth breaking through resistance, and the mental clutter finally clearing as destiny takes over. So the top row is the past, the middle row is the present, and then this is the future. The card underneath the deck is the energy overall, the reading. This is you, this is them, and this is the energy for your combination. So let's look at you. You've got the Seven of Wands reverse. You stopped fighting for something that felt one-sided. You're exhausted from defending yourself, trying to always meet their needs and nobody ever meeting you halfway. This reversal is showing you're choosing now your peace over proving your point. And them, they're the emperor. They want to control. The emperor upright shows a rigid structure energy, someone determined to dominate the direction of the relationship rather than cooperate. So there has been some issues of authority or some form of emotional detachment that may have been present. They needed to step into their masculine energy, not control you. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the Hermit card reverse. Shows that this was not a learning energy. This is not something that you were to do on your own. This was to be reflected of what was being shared or projected between the two of you. This taught you that control is not connection. The peace can't exist where ego leads. This was not about a spiritual enlightenment, but to actually start working on yourself. The middle row is Eight of Swords. This is you. You finally understood that you were mentally trapped. You were stuck in a karmic loop, replaying conversations, wondering if there's something left to fix. You were actually feeling blocked. Maybe you were even blocked. And so what's happening is you hold the key to releasing yourself. The judgment reverse here is you're avoiding the accountability or refusing to see the role in what had actually happened. This energy often surfaces when someone fears facing their own truth. And the Knight of Swords here, reverse, is a confrontation or a conversation may happen soon. Words are exchanged quickly. Truth maybe even come out. This energy clears the air, but it requires maturity to avoid re-entering the same loop. Knight of Swords actually usually is an avoidant attachment, and with it being reversed, there is a truth that may come out. So right now you're freeing yourself from the illusion that closure must come from them and communication must arrive, but the clarity doesn't depend on them. Clarity comes from you. And the bottom row is the near future. So here you are as the Nine of Swords. You need to face your fears head on. You need to see where these wounds are actually coming from. You have had sleepless nights, and it's time for you to push the process of emotional residue into the past. This is a healing through awareness, and what once was haunting you is beginning to lose power. These wounds were what was actually leading you. The Ten of Pentacles, they're thinking about long-term stability, their security. For some, this is realizing what they have actually lost. And for others, it may be finally a new person showing up ready for commitment, or someone who is ready to be steady and long-term. The Three of Cups reverse means that old dynamics or maybe a third party interference is now finally dissolving. The future is now focusing on genuine connection and being authentic. No more relying on people outside of your group. No more pretending for appearances. So moving forward, the truth replaces the fantasy. You're no willing to share your energy with anything that doesn't feel emotional, safe, or real. This actually looks like there is a releasing of limerence. There is a releasing of the fantasy. So, bottom of the deck here, you have the Page of Wands upright. So, the beginning of the new journey, curiosity, creative inspiration, return after stagnation. This is your green light from the universe. It's time for you to explore, to express, to rebuild from some excitement. It's time for you to look at the freshness of newness through new eyes, to not look at a relationship through all of the fears and all the things that went wrong before, but instead to embrace the possibilities. The hidden influence is renewal. You're rediscovering what lights you up and not from the ashes of what went wrong. And so this is where you have to spark your energy to encounter a new manifestation from something that is exciting again. So the super moon for you, Gemini, it's a beaver super moon in Taurus. And this is meaning you are now pulling yourself out of a mental imprisonment and you're going into freedom. The power struggle is finally over. The lesson is about control. It's peace that comes within when you stop chasing understanding and you start living your truth. This future is now about balance, about emotional intelligence, and the courage to love without losing yourself. What is meant for you will not require you to chase it, only to step in alignment with it. So, if this message spoke to you, don't forget to like, comment, and I love hearing about your stories. So, check out your moon, your rising sign, and your Venus for a deeper view into your emotional and spiritual path. And you know what? If you're ready to go deeper, I have extended readings, rituals, healing sessions, subconscious reprogramming, and I do lots of hypnosis and past life regressions. They're all available on my website at loveinthe12thdimension.com, which is below. Remember, you are the magnet, you are the energy that holds the energy that you attract. And until next time, be love to yourself, and the rest will follow.